Good morning, guys. It is currently 10 a.m. I know a lot of you must be like, "Oh, Jackson, it's 10 a.m. You need to wake up, stop being a bum. Where's the job?" Shut up. First off, so yeah, shut up. But I'm about to go take my shower, and then I'll freshen up. And then, yeah, that'll be, let's get right into the vid. So, all right. So, I'm all freshened up. I'm all dressed up for the day. You know what I'm saying? Brush my teeth. I'm fresh. I put oil in my hair. I don't know what type of oil I use. It's called like tea tree. I don't know if it's tea tree. It's like a little oil bottle. I'm not gonna show y'all because I don't need y'all to put in the comments. But get y'all some lotion. Oh, I need to put on some Vaseline. That's what I need to put it on. But anyway, right? What'd you say about me? Huh? Don't you ever diss my chapped lips, boy? You hear me? Huh? Do you hear me? I'm just kidding. I love you guys. But moving on from that, what is this video even about? Jackson, why are you wasting my time? Well, basically, I'm not trying to, play a video game today. I'm not even doing a JAX today. What I'm doing is a day in the life of a morehouse man, like in the title, kind of. But basically, I'm going to take off. It's Wednesday, by the way. I'm going to take off through my classes through Wednesday stuff. And then maybe afterward, if I feel like we have a little time, I'll give y'all a mini morehouse tour. Give you a tour of the college and stuff. And, add a little spice to the thing. So, yeah, I got my class in a few hours. So, or not a few hours, a few minutes, but yeah, thank y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy the vid. So, deuces. All right, guys. So the first class we have today is Introduction to Sociology. I got my backpack and stuff like that, and I'm not gonna record while I'm walking because I like to listen to music while I'm walking. So, EJ will just have to cut to when I'm in class, but until then, I'm gonna just talk to y'all. So tell me how y'all doing, Oh, really? Did that really happen? Well, funny thing is, I don't care. So, I'm sorry. I'm joking, or am I? But anyway, oh, goodness gracious. It's time to go to class. Yeah. All right, we're almost at the sociology class. I'm just gonna speed up the class for y'all so y'all don't have to sit through like a 50-minute lecture, but yeah, so. Alright guys, I just finished my sociology class. I don't know if I got Spanish class today. I'm gonna check, but yeah, I'm fluent in Spanish. That's why I'm taking Spanish, but wow, that was a tongue twister. But anyway, I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. So, EJ, do your thing. Alright, y'all, I'm heading to the Spanish class right now. Guys, allergies. Whoever made allergies, shame on you. 10,000 lashes. Goodness gracious. It's killing me, man. is murdering me. It's bending me over and just having its way. I really don't like that, but what can you do? Hopefully this class is a lot shorter than my last class, but yeah, see ya. All right, so a little oopsie on my part. We didn't have class today. Instead, we have oral exams, which I forgot to sign up. I forgot to sign up for. The teacher luckily came in clutch and saw me and was like, "Oh, we have oral exams today," but I didn't know that. So yeah, but luckily there's no class today, and I get to sign up. So the next time I see y'all will be in my room because I'm not gonna walk and record at the same time. So yeah, EJ, do your thing. So as y'all saw, I'm done with classes with that little oopsie in Spanish. But you know, now that I'm done with classes, I'm gonna take out to another important part of the daily life of being me. That is the gym. So, you know, hope y'all enjoy this segment. It might be a little long, but so what? You know what I'm saying? I made it, guys. Body intact. I made it to the gym. You know, about to do my favorite day of the week, which is pull day. You know, we're gonna. Yeah. But anyway, and the gym is empty, or like somewhat empty, which is the best because you don't want anybody hogging up your weights. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna record gym sessions. I might just like really fast forward it because I take like an hour to get to the gym. So you know that would be like a mega fast forward to through all the workouts and stuff like that. You know, just so y'all can get what I be doing on a Wednesday. You know. So yeah, let's get right into it. Make sure you clean the equipment after you're done with it. You don't want to be that guy that leaves his germs and his sweat everywhere. So, yeah, little JUST.JAX fit tip. Crazy transition, right? Okay. Moving on to the next exercise. That was the last exercise, and then we repeat the same thing 3 times or 2 more times. So yeah, go ahead, speed this up. my gosh, we're done. But not completely, because, you know, we gotta stretch, but I can't show y'all that because I'm gonna be in a bunch of fruity positions, and I don't need to be, you know, exposed like that. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna talk after the stretch. So see ya, bro. Stretching. I finished the workout. Finished the stretch. Stretching is no joke. I'm so serious. Stretching is like the hardest part because I'm a pre-pause. I'm a stiff guy. Yeah. But what's it called? That workout was good. That's like my favorite day of working out. Yeah, that's pretty much my whole day right now. And then, you know, when I get back to my room, I'm gonna talk about more about what, you know, for what we're gonna do for the rest of the video and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm listening to music right now, so I'm gonna just enjoy that. Hope y'all have been enjoying the vid, you know, so far. You know, remember to, actually, I don't know, I don't think it's too early, but I hope y'all are enjoying the video so far. So yeah, appreciate it. All right, since I'm done with the gym, right, and I feel like that's kind of, and I feel like ending off on the gym is a bittersweet ending. You know, leaves a little sweaty taste in your mouth. So I have something for you guys. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You on the iPad or the phone? I have something for you. And that is a mini Morehouse tour! Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. Now to start off the mini Morehouse tour, I feel like, you know, it's only right to start off with the room. You know, so this is the room. You know, my roommate is not here. You know, that's none of your business. But this is the room, you know, I got the shoes, the closet. It doesn't come like this. Like, when I got here at first, I had to rearrange it to, you know, to make it perfect. You know, here's the setup and stuff like that. Here are my books. Berserk. Very, very, very adult reading. Don't read unless you're above the age of 18. We got Vaseline. Go ahead and lick your lips. I know they chap. You know, we have the health kit right here, just in case, you know, I stab myself. And we got Percy Jackson. You know, Jackson, why are you reading Percy Jackson? Didn't you read that as a kid? No, I didn't read that as a kid. You know, and I like Rick Riordan. Don't ever diss Rick Riordan and his books. You know what I was reading as a kid? My dad made me read Malcolm X. Y'all don't know what Malcolm X is? Go ahead and read it. I already did, so I don't have to read it anymore. You know, there's the fridge and stuff like that, things of that nature. The thing, and there's my medicine. You know, y'all should. I don't know why I showed y'all that, but yeah. You know, there's the toiletries. You know, the bathroom stuff and all that. We got the closet, jackets, fits. Well, not fits, but jackets and nice clothes, things of that nature. Downstairs, we got water bottles. I've run out of snacks, and Target is out of stock. So I'm gonna be thugging it out for the next like 2-3 weeks. But it's okay, because as long as I have God and hope and you guys, I can do anything. All right, but moving on, we're gonna go to the bathroom. All right, here we are. We have the bathrooms. Okay, this is the bathroom on the first floor, because the second and third floor, they have people in them, and I didn't want to just record people doing their business. The first floor is a lot different, or I'm not gonna show the stalls and stuff, but we have we have stalls on this side, and then we have showers on this side. You know, the only big difference between the restrooms is, you know, how good the people take care of them. So, you know, how good the dorm people take care of them. I live on the third floor, and I can say a lot about my restroom. Just, you know, don't assume everyone has home training. I was gonna say that, you know. So that was it. Next, I think we're gonna go to Kilgore. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all there. So here we are at Kilgore. I don't know really what you do here, except, you know, all the important people like the dean, the dean people. They're upstairs. You know, you gotta talk to them. Here we have the food hive, which you know you can buy a bunch of snacks and things of that nature. And if you want to study here and stuff, you can. I don't really, but I'll show y'all where I do study when I do study. But yeah, next we're gonna go to the Douglas Center. But just a quick little glance. The cafe is closed right now, but like that's the cafeteria right there. You know, the food is food. You know, I don't like complaining about the food because you know it's edible at least. But yeah, next we're about to go to the Frederick Douglass something Science Center. So I'm here at the Student Academic Center. I gotta be real quiet because people are studying. You know, they have study rooms and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a cool little spot. But you know, who really needs to study? Only losers. I'm playing, but I don't need to study. Who needs to study? I'm just outside. This is a construction for a new hall that will be done. I think like 2028. Figures it'll be done when I graduate. This hall right here is Hubert. I don't know what this hall is. It's probably like ROTC hall or something like that. We also have a cool little mural for all the important black people. But yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all the places while I'm walking to the chapel. But yeah, so EJ, do your thing, I guess. Now over there, I think it's like called like Maze or something. It's like the it's like the career center or something like that. Here's Dansby math class. Worst subject ever, I promise you, bro. I can't wait till I'm done taking math. But you know, then we have Wheeler over here, and then we have Brawley over here, English class usually, and then that's like sociology classes. Yeah, over there is the football field and stuff like that, and track field. I'm not gonna say too much about our sports team because if you know, you know. but yeah, we're heading to the chapel right now. Look at that. This is the chapel. This is where you have freshman orientation, NSO usually, and crown form. So yeah. So I'm in the bookstore right now. It's kind of like Morehouse gift shop. You can buy chargers, snacks, and whatever. They sell clothes, also some Morehouse merchandise and things like that. Yeah, there's not like water bottles, nothing much else to say. Sorry if I'm bad at like talking about this stuff. I'm not usually a tour guide type, so yeah. Oh, by the way, over there we have what's called Slim and Huskies and I don't know which is like a sandwich place and a pizza place. But yeah, I don't know where we're headed. I'm trying to just walk it everywhere. So yeah, I guess y'all will know when y'all know, whatever. But all right, as I'm heading up the stairs, these are a greenhouse. I know it doesn't look that green, but it's green. It's a greenhouse. Right here, yeah, it's this place called Sale Hall. I had my philosophy class there, and over there, that building over there is called Nat Brick McBay, and that's like where Mr. Ilya Davis, like the little senior dude or whatever, talks to us. And that giant building is a dorm. I think it's like an honors dorm called Graves. And I don't know what this building is. This is like a science bio building maybe. but yeah, that's I'm doing it to the best of my knowledge, y'all. So don't bash me or whatever. All right, this is the mail room. This little door right here, post office. And then like, oh my gosh, I don't want to walk down there, but whatever. Right here is like police station, I think, or something, or cops and robbers or something like that. and it's also like where the ATM is. So if you deposit or withdraw, I don't know if they withdraw, but deposit it you can. So yeah. So I'm in Archer right now. See, they have a pool. This is kind of like of our gymnasium. They also have a gym that I'm walking towards right now. Let me speed it up. Yep, there it is. The gymnasium right there, where you work out. I kind of stopped working out there because, you know, I got a gym membership somewhere else. Y'all saw or whatever. And I think I can show y'all the basketball courts, but I'm not sure. So don't be mad if I can't. Yeah, these are one of the little basketball courts for like recreational things of that nature. I'm gonna see if I can find a big one, but I don't know. I'm going to be completely honest. I do not know where I am. I think I'm in like some ballroom, some dance studio, but I'm trying to find this thing. Hope y'all enjoy the tour. But yeah, so I'll try my best. All right, guys. So I'm back from the tour and stuff like that. You know, showing y'all the sights of Morehouse. I know a problem is probably didn't go into a lot of the buildings. I thought I let me just say I didn't feel like going into the buildings because you know they're probably class taking place and stuff like that, and I wanted to make it like a mini Morehouse tour instead of you know a full Morehouse tour. You know, keep y'all's attention and stuff like that. But that is something I'm sorry for. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to. I just want to give y'all the best content that y'all deserve and stuff like that. But anyway, what I'm about to do is I'm about to next talk about my opinion, but I need to eat some food first. So that's what we're gonna do. Eat some food. Big bag, big bag, big bag, big bag. So, my opinion. Talk about my opinion. I need some food. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I know it's flat. Guys, we're about to have a mukbang. Actually this looks gas. This looks gas. This looks gas. But anyway, right. We're about to have a mukbang while I talk about my opinion. Woo! But like I was saying, right? Morehouse is not a bad place. I love it here. I like going here. I plan on, you know, graduating from here. So with that, hope you before I get more into it. Before I get more into it, you know, make sure you guys have, you know, jab that like button. You know, please subscribe. I know this video is kind of different and can be like, and it was like somewhat like slow paced and boring and sometimes. But you know, I was just trying to, you know, do a little palate cleanser because y'all are not getting like video game or like, you know, y'all can just and plus I wanted y'all to know how I live, you know, like the day in the life. But anyway, I know that like I said before, I didn't really delve into other halls and stuff like that. I only toured this hall, and that's why it was a mini tour because it was like a mini tour at Morehouse and stuff like that. But there are other halls like the Boys and Huber and I don't know ROTC one and I'm probably missing some more. But anyway, like my opinion of Morehouse. Morehouse, I don't want to say is the best because I don't think any school is the best, right? Because every school is gonna have a problem, no matter how expensive it is, no matter how many people are going there, right? Morehouse does have its handful of problems for sure, but I feel like the education I'm getting, I feel like the experiences I'm getting are very like they're very needed for me to cultivate myself and become a man, and not even just a Morehouse man, just like a man in general, and to become especially in this current social climate, with people going crazy and stuff like that. But But anyway, like that's my opinion. Morehouse is a good school, and I'm really I'm this is a little side note. I'm speaking to my black people here, my black kings, my black queens. I feel like to like really become one or in tune with your blackness. If you want to be in tune with your listen, you have a choice. You don't have to be in tune with your blackness. I feel like it's beneficial to be in tune with your culture and stuff like that. But I feel like you should at least go to an HBCU for 1 year, right? It doesn't have to be Morehouse. It doesn't have to be Clark. It doesn't have to be Spelman. Just any HBCU, just so you can like meld with your people and be in tune with your people and learn more about your people. Like I didn't in high school, like there was like a handful of black people that we all stuck into our little group, but there wasn't a lot. It was really more predominantly white, predominantly Asian, things like that. And in middle school it was even less black people. Like I remember I was like it was literally me, my sister, one other kid, and another kid in a lower grade than me that were like and one pretty big girl, but another girl that was black. It was like five. You can count on my hands how many black people were in my middle school and stuff. So I feel like going to an HBCU as a black person will really help you if you like black people. Like I know there's some black people that don't mess with us, that don't like their own kind, like Charleston White, for example, and stuff like that. But that's my 2 cents. I know I didn't really eat much because I thought I had a lot to say. Apparently I didn't. But I hope you guys have had a wonderful experience during the day in the life. I hope y'all enjoyed. If there's anything else, any other suggestions, any other videos y'all want me to do, please don't be afraid to let me know. I always want to improve my content for you guys. And yeah, so remember to just be yourself, just be kind, and please go with God. I love y'all. Deuces.